guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And for today's video, I have an amazing low carb keto approved Mexican recipe for y'all. This one has always been highly recommended and I don't know why I haven't gotten around to it, mostly because it's so hard for me to pronounce and I know y'all are gonna make fun of me, but it's okay because the flavor is going to make up for it and I know y'all are going to absolutely love this recipe. So for today's video, and I'm sorry if I slaughter this, but don't mind me. Today we are going to be making some keto low carb chile rellenos. They are stuffed with chicken, cheese, fried to perfection. And if you are on your weight loss journey, these are only 7 net carbs and only around 400 calories per serving. So they are the perfect addition for a great, easy, quick and easy dinner for throughout the week. Your whole family will absolutely love these. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. The first thing that we're gonna go ahead and do is start cooking down our chicken. So if you are just using a rotisserie chicken, obviously you can just go ahead and skip this step and shred your chicken. But today I'm just gonna be making it fresh since I already had some chicken breast on hand. I'm going in with some water. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Depending on how big your chicken breasts are, depends on how many you wanna go in with. I'm gonna go in with 3 today. And I like to just add a piece of onion to my chicken while it boils. And then you can go in with whatever seasoning you like. I like chicken knorr and it adds great flavor because you could reserve your chicken broth. Go in with about 2 tablespoons. And then just a little garlic powder. And some salt and pepper to taste, as well as a bay leaf. And we're gonna go ahead and cover this with the lid, bring this to boil, and you wanna cook through your chicken. While my chicken cooks, the next thing I'm gonna do is take my Poblano peppers, and we have to get a nice roast on them. It brings out the flavor. You want a nice char. You could do this over the fire heat, like over your stovetop, but today I'm going to be putting mine in the air fryer. So I went ahead and rinsed 4 Poblano peppers. They're about a medium to like large size. Now, depending on how many you're making, like how many family members, depends on how many you can go in with. I went ahead and lined my air fryer basket with a piece of foil and I'm gonna put 2 in each. You could also roast these in your oven. I'm adding them to my air fryer. And my air fryer specifically, it air fries both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and sink cook and I am going to be roasting mine. We're gonna do 10 minutes and then we'll flip halfway through. After 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and take them out and you're gonna see that they are slightly charred just like this and blistered. And I'm gonna go ahead and rotate them and put them back for the same amount of time for another 10 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and check them. My chicken breast has been cooking and we're gonna go ahead and check it. If you have any gunk on the top while your chicken is cooking, you can go ahead and scrape that and throw it off to the side. But once your chicken breasts are done cooking, we're just gonna go ahead and turn off our heat, put them in a bowl so we can go ahead and shred it up. I'm gonna go ahead and shred my chicken. Once your chicken is shredded, we're gonna go ahead and put this to the side for right now and check our Poblano peppers. Once your Poblano peppers are roasted, your whole house is gonna smell so good. I love the smell of roasted peppers. But now you're gonna go ahead and take a Ziploc bag or like the bag that you get from the grocery store, any plastic bag, okay? And we have to let these Poblanos sweat in the bag because we're gonna peel off the skin. You don't want the charred skin, but this just helps it come off that much more easier. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it in this plastic bag for a few minutes off to the side and then we'll be back shortly. After a few minutes of letting your Poblano peppers sweat in a bag, we're gonna go ahead and take them out. All right, carefully take them out because they are still gonna be hot. And then you're just gonna go ahead and take a spoon and very carefully, you're gonna take off the top layer of skin. Just any of the charred parts, just like that. And then you're gonna wanna take off the little stem because we are going to be stuffing these. Once you can handle the peppers, we're gonna go ahead and start opening them up so we could stuff them. So you're gonna put a slit right down the middle very carefully. And you're gonna open this up. And if you have any seeds in here, you're gonna wanna go ahead and clean those out. Once you have your poblano peppers cleaned out, we're gonna go ahead and start stuffing it with cheese and our chicken. So you can take any kind of like Mexican cheese that you like. I either go in with shredded oaxaca or quesadilla cheese. You're gonna put some towards the bottom, and then I like to just put the chicken right in there. You wanna stuff this pretty good, but not too much to where it can't close. And then I just add a little bit more cheese, of course. Okay, once you have that stuff, you're gonna go ahead and try to close it so we could bread it here in a little bit. All right, we have all of our peppers stuffed. Now we're gonna go ahead and start making the breading station and put these to the side. For our flour replacement to coat our poblano peppers with, we're going in with almond flour, but you do want it finely sifted. And we're just gonna add a little salt and pepper to our almond flour. Now we're gonna go ahead and take 3 eggs, and you are going to separate the yolk from the whites. We're gonna add our whites to a bigger bowl, and then set your yolks to another bowl to the side. We are going to be using them still. Now you're gonna go ahead and take your hand mixer, and you're going to mix this until you get stiff peaks. It may take a few minutes. Once you start seeing stiff peaks form just like this, you're gonna go ahead and add your egg yolk in one at a time and then mix it. All right, now that we have both of our mixtures, we're gonna go ahead and take everything and start breading it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start breading. So I went ahead and set up my breading station. My oil is heating on a medium heat. It's getting nice and hot. So you wanna go poblano pepper, almond flour, egg mixture, oil, okay? And you're gonna work pretty, not fast, but you know, you don't want anything to burn. So just make sure you're keeping an eye on everything. So you're gonna take your poblano pepper, and you have this should stick pretty well. If you need some toothpicks, you can go ahead and close it with that. But the poblano pepper is pretty sticky, so it kind of sticks already to close it. But you're gonna take each one and put it into your almond flour and go ahead and drench that all around. And it should stick to it pretty easily, just like this. And then you're gonna put it in the egg mixture on both sides. Make sure it stays closed. It's gonna get a little messy. Oil. It doesn't have to be perfect. I try to do the closing downwards if you can. Don't overcrowd your pan. And I am frying this in some avocado oil. I don't know if I said that, but it is avocado oil. It just has a higher smoking point, so I like to go in with this. Once you see it start to turn golden on the sides, I find it easier to take 2 spatulas, and you're just gonna go ahead and carefully flip it over, just like that. It should look golden brown just like this. And if you see that the sides aren't like cooking too well, you can go ahead and just scoop some of the oil on the side, and that will help it cook. And once they are nice and golden brown, you're just gonna go ahead and take them out. And I like to put them on a wire rack to the side so they don't get too soggy. And then you're just gonna go ahead and finish frying up the rest that you have. Once you have all your peppers nice and fried, you're just gonna go ahead and set these to the side for now, and we're gonna whip up that salsa. Now into a blender, you're gonna go ahead and take 6 Roma tomatoes, and I went ahead and rinsed them, and I kind of just cut them into 4s and add it to a blender. After your tomatoes, you're gonna go in with about 1/3 of an onion, 3 garlic cloves, and then I like to just add a little chicken knorr. Then you're gonna go ahead and add in 1 serrano pepper. Then you can go in with water, but I take about 1 cup of the chicken broth that we made our chicken in and add it to this. And we're gonna go ahead and close our lid and blend. Once you have it blended, we're gonna go ahead and move back over to our stovetop. Now to your hot pan, you're gonna go ahead and add in your mixture that we just made. And you're gonna put it on a low to medium because you don't want anything to pop everywhere. To this, we're gonna go ahead and add a little tomato knorr. We're gonna mix this in and then go ahead and bring this to a simmer. Once your sauce has come to a simmer, you're gonna take back those Poblano peppers and we're gonna add it right to our sauce. Just carefully drop it in there. Oh, that looks so good. And then if you can, you're gonna go ahead and cover this with the lid and you're gonna simmer this on low for 20 minutes. All right, you guys, after 20 minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes of your sauce simmering in your peppers, oh, it smells so good in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my heat, you guys. We're gonna serve this up, but I'm also gonna show y'all what I'm going to be topping these with, but we're gonna go ahead and let it sit here for a few minutes just to let it cool down. We're gonna go ahead and serve it right up, you guys. I wish y'all could smell my house right now. It smells so good. But you're gonna take one of your stuffed peppers and put it on a plate, of course. And then you could add some extra salsa on top if you need to. You could add a little bit more of the shredded cheese, or you can go in with some cojita cheese. That'll be great as well. Then next, if you would like to, you can go in with a little crema. And then you don't have to, but I absolutely love avocado on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some sliced avocado right on top. All right, y'all don't understand how truly excited I am to dig into this right now. So let's go ahead and dig right in. I'm definitely gonna get all that avocado and sour cream, cut right into that pepper. And it is, look at this. It is stuffed and loaded with chicken and cheese. And then we're just gonna get hit with that spiciness from the salsa. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, so good. Oh my God. This is absolutely magical. It's so simple, yet so delicious and so full of flavor. It's not overly spicy, so if you want like a medium spicy, maybe add like half a serrano pepper, but this is like perfect for me. Or if you like it really spicy, add as much as you like, but this is perfect. It's nicely fried. Now the almond flour, there's like no difference. You don't taste the difference in the almond flour. Just make sure it is nicely sifted, like I said, and you won't have any problems. But this is absolutely delicious, you guys, and I highly recommend it. Today is actually the first day of my 30-day challenge. And if you are, one of the rules, or not rules, but if you would like to, I did add where you can make a new recipe once a week for a 30-day challenge. Let this be y'all's new recipe if you haven't tried it before, because it's absolutely delicious. I highly recommend it, you guys. But I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video, especially those of y'all that are missing Mexican food. If it is one of your comfort foods and you didn't think that you could have some of these recipes on your weight loss journey, when you're in luck, you guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this awesome keto low carb chile rellenos. You guys, I can never say it, but y'all know what I mean. But if you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.